Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and video. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and follow for more Star Citizen content just like this. Today we're checking out the Lightning Bolt Co. Atzkav sniper rifle. I saw stories of claimed boosts to the stats on this rifle and heard that it outperforms the Bearing P6LR, and I knew it was time to grab one and check it out. So I picked one up and made haste with getting to work and figuring out if it was worth the time. Let's jump down the rabbit hole, everyone. Taking a look at this weapon, it's got a really aggressive, almost spiked design that makes it intimidating to look at, similar to the Uberev, also made by Lightning Bolt Co. The Venom version that I'm currently using is even more pretty, but I'm biased since my favorite color is green. The digital ammo count and meter just underneath the stock Omarov 16 power optic is, while unnecessary, a really nice addition to this futuristic weapon. It also features what appears to be an energy buildup chamber, which is made of clear spinning glass or some other see-through material, giving it a nice add-on to an otherwise already beautiful weapon. The optic itself is also sleek and has a carrot-style reticle. No rangefinder on this 16 power scope, which I find a bit strange, but it isn't of enough consequence to take points off of the Omarov. It does, however, allow you to change your zero distance with a button press, which is fantastic for those really long-range shots. When the trigger is pulled, a surge of energy can be seen traveling up the weapon, and between each shot, the bolt animation also pops out some kind of energy cooldown bulbs. These bulbs also stay out while the rifle is being reloaded to be pulled back in when a round is chambered. Star Citizen Tools, which we learned from the Ripper review isn't always accurate, states that this is a semi-automatic electron sniper rifle. While it is an electron sniper rifle, it is not semi-automatic. Firing the Atzkav triggers an action to pull the bolt back to reset the rifle, so I'd classify it as bolt action over semi-automatic. With that out of the way, the Atzkav is showing an impressive 165 alpha damage, towering over the P6LR, which sits at 100. The damage breakdown of that 165 tells us that it has 120 energy damage, 35 distortion damage, and 10 stun damage. And yes, I said stun. This weapon will create 3 arcs that inflict damage on enemies within 3.8 meters, and residual energy is left for up to 4.5 seconds that has the chance to increase the damage on subsequent shots taken. The Atzkav does, however, fall short of the P6LR when it comes to distance, showing an effective distance of 350 meters and a max of 1,000 meters to the P6's 550 and 1450 respectively. Even the muzzle velocity falls short by 225 meters per second. This makes it strange that the optic used is so much more powerful than the P6LR stock EE08. Again though, with the damage being much higher, there's no room for complaint, and the optic can always be switched. For attachments, this, similar to my last video on the Ripper SMG, doesn't have a barrel attachment option. I was really hoping to get a Tweaker E-Mod 2 on it, but it isn't going to be the worst thing in the world either. The rest of the rifle is pretty variable, as it allows for a size 1 or 2 underbarrel attachment and a size 1 to 3 optic attachment. There were, in previous patches, problems with the Atzkav when going to aim down the sight. You would go to look through your scope and instead find yourself aiming through your own shoulder. Not very helpful for anything outside of an at-home X-ray. Luckily, 4.4 seems to have fixed this problem, and I've had a great time utilizing this as a standard loadout item even outside of recording for this video. I've put many a round through the Atzkav at this point, and I can without a doubt saying it is the best sniper rifle I've used in Star Citizen. The damage doesn't drop regardless of distance, and it tends to one-shot anything it touches, even with body shots over head shots. The recoil on it is slightly frustrating, as is the bolt mechanic, but assuming you aren't overrun from under 200 meters away, and you're capable of shooting better than an infant with a 50 caliber machine gun, it shouldn't be much of a problem. I ended up getting more and more used to it as time went, and I'm now able to take follow-up shots with relative ease. This weapon has many uses, from mid to long range combat to shooting a target across an entire planet, it would seem, but it is, in fact, a sniper rifle, and that is where all of its advantages and drawbacks will come from. Utilizing the Omarov 16 power optic is great. I had my doubts as the effective and max ranges on this weapon are so low that, as stated previously, the 16 power optic seems a bit overkill, but it has definitely performed above my expectations. My one complaint remains that the Omarov does not have a rangefinder built in, making it a little more difficult to determine where your zero range should be set, whereas the EE08, utilized by the P6LR, has both the rangefinder and variable zeroing. The adjustable zeroing on the Omarov ranges from 0 to 2,000 meters, with every 200 meters being a step. This makes for a really useful optic regardless of distance. Well, I love this rifle. There's nothing bad about it. From the damage it puts out to the shock effect it has on anyone within range of your target, this rifle is phenomenal, and I wouldn't dream of using anything else for distance fighting. If you want to buy this amazing weapon, the Atzkav sniper rifle is available at Checkmate in the gun shop. Thanks for coming, thanks for staying, and thanks for hopefully leaving comments, questions, and suggestions down below. Remember to subscribe and follow for more Star Citizen content, and I'll see you all the next time we go down the rabbit hole.